Good stuff. Now we see Yago Dora coming up against Crosby Colapinto, who has been a rookie on fire this season, Mitchell.
Yeah, and started off with the ninth place finish, over there at Pipeline 2, which is not an easy way to start off your rookie campaign, but Yago Dora, he's been on an incredible rampage the last 2 events, Kaipo.
See how he starts off here. Here goes Dora.
Yeah, and it seems like this was right off of the bat in the heat, too. A little setup carve right there. 2-stager. Made his way to the inside, and as you were saying, he's keeping it on rail once again, Kaipo. Eyed the section down the line, though, and went to the straight air. That was radical. So a good finishing maneuver right there for Dora. Maybe spoke too early, fit in one more just for good measure, too. So continuing the aerial assault that we saw over there at Punta Roca and bringing it to Saquarema, too.
Yep. Take a look one more time. He's seeking the ramp, telegraphing down there. Big front side air. Don't call it an Indy. Puts it down, stomps it, and then just continues on with a closer. We're watching a 7.83 right now.
I really like how he tweaked the straight air, too. It's one of the most difficult airs in all of surfing just because it requires so much core strength, too. But the height on it, you can't really disguise it, Kaipo, especially with the backwash right here. You need it as high as possible, really, to get a clean landing at this place that they call Itaúna. But as you said, near excellence right here to open things up for the defending champion. Not just that, fitting in an extra maneuver afterwards, too.
Yeah, that tweaked out frontside grab right there.
Any reason, like a special reason for that?
Yeah, it's one of my best years so far, I think. And I don't know, I think I just put it to like so much experience, like all of my experiences through the years, and then kind of coming to this year and just coming into it really relaxed and kind of having fun with it and just being completely committed again.
What are you looking forward to the most in 2024 on the championship tour in Crosby? Quickly replied, surfing against my brother. Here goes Cross. Has to cut it short there in between the ribs. Looking down the line, stabs it for the finish. Gets caught up, however. So that will be a no-make for the opener for Crosby Colapinto.
And what are the numbers of them surfing against each other so far in 24?
And it was a pretty quiet heat, but yeah, Big Brother had his number. Here we go. Yago. Nice snap there. Projecting down the line. Floats high through that section. Whoa. Throws it up, puts it down. Wow, that was an impactful air and an impactful landing. Looks like the backwash hit him just at the same time. So he gets bounced off of his board.
He lands that thing. We're seeing something close to excellent once again with 25 minutes to go. Interesting situation right there. He had to avoid Crosby a little bit, and it's not Crosby's fault. He really couldn't go either way, and the combination before the air attempt was nice. Kaipo had the setup turn and then the floater, and then went for this amazing air. I mean, he pulls that off. We're definitely seeing another big number, but as you said, backwash coming in from underneath him.
Here we go. Crosby finds this lined up left. A couple of bangs on the backhand there for Colapinto. Got more opportunity down the line. Has to cut a little bit short, but he wants to make sure to ride out this one complete to get his name right in the game against Yago Dora. Take this one in, go catch a Red Bull jet ski ride back out.
The last of Yago comes through as a 317 Kaipo, and this is going to be a decent answer back for the Cross. Big first turn right there. Really love the commitment aspect of it. Great second wrap, but right here just catches a small rail going into the bottom turn and puts him a little off edge for the last one, but the combination of the first two really strong. You can see right there, projecting down the line. A lot of speed into that turn right there. Great variation with the second carve too, Kaipo. That's how he made his money last year here at the Challenger Series event.
Yeah, then you see that was a rib and just a warble.
Here he goes up and riding now.
No stranger to a beach break. Crosby Colapinto finds a double up here. Warble to deal with, backwash to deal with, but Crosby iron legs it through that turn. That was impressive. That was some difficult water to negotiate. Still, a lot of bounce to the ounce on this one, but Crosby gets free on the corner. Double up on the inside is going to give him a little bit extra room to move. Snaps with a little fin throw to finish. Not an easy wave to surf, but... And here's Crosby's wave.
I really enjoyed this first turn a lot. I mean, the commitment right there, the amount of chop, all the backwash coming at you from different angles. Really tough to deal with right there for Cross on the outside. Unfortunately for him, he had to navigate quite a few sections that weren't really standing up too much here. I felt like needing the 5.18, he was going to take the lead with this one. Great combination maneuvers on the inside too. So to me, I'm thinking that this is going to be enough, but it's really going to come down to the one turn on the outside of Kaipo.
Just an unintentional under the lip snap right there as the wave got lifted from that backwash.
Yeah, Yago looking to answer back.
Dora's a little hung up there, but gets the chip in. Double up section down the line. Has to float through that one, and the bounce is getting to Dora. He's going to stick with this one. Float to finish there. Air under the fins for the conclusion of that wave.
To surf right here. I mean, just a lot of chop on the outside. It took him a while to get into the wave too. A little bit of a setup right there. He's behind the section for a while, but once he makes it back onto the open face, great use of the little amount of speed he had right there, and somehow was able to project down the line and into the whitewater right there, Kaipo. Great use of positioning on that wave by Yago. Another angle right here, behind the section, and see how long it takes him to get back to the open face. And right there, the wave just finally breaks together, allows him to project down the line, and fits at the one lip line floater at the end.
Pretty superhuman to get this lip glide here with not a ton of speed and to put it down. That's actually the connecting maneuver there that he had to battle through, but this final maneuver was where it was really impressive to get up there, very little speed, and still be able to get the board back under your feet.
How's the reaction time just to be able to get to the section too?
That 3.17 you can see up there in the score bug. Here comes Cross. One more chance for the surfer from San Clemente, California. Goes upside down on that one, but unable to ride out of that maneuver. Out of the entire field, 73%. Here comes Cross, and Yago's going to take it right off of him. Let's see what he has for us now. Looks down the line. Just a bank off the top. A lot of bounce on this one, but now getting a little momentum on the inside. Tosses it up there and tosses it away. So opportunity now for Crosby Colapinto.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Brazilian surge right there. At least make things a little bit more competitive heading into Fiji, Kaipo. As we look at the replay here, from the get-go, it looked like a horrible wave. I was doubting myself why he went, but then I saw this ramp right here at the end, boosted tail high, and just by inches, he wasn't able to land this air towards the end. But first little combo right there won't change anything, and then next thing you know, he makes it to this back end of the wave, and that would have been picture perfect if he lands it. I think he was just a bit too far up front on the board.
Got really extended in the air.
And that's what's crazy about the year that Crosby's been having so far. He's done it in a matter of events, Kaipo.
Yago fitting some turns in between the lump and the bump, throws that one away. No harm, no foul. And Crosby will still be waiting for a quality wave and needing an 8.07 as far as Crosby's mindset right now is that he needs an 8, so he just has to go for it. It's not like he has to figure out a 6.3 or something. Here goes Yago, looking for a ramp, but not going to find it there. Crosby still on the paddle. It still has, yeah, those fans have been out here every single day, rain or shine. There you go, 13.9, two-wave total. Yago Dora takes out Crosby Colapinto, moves into the quarterfinal.
Here from Yago Dora with Manu.
Yeah, guys, I'm here with the defending champion. It seems to be really tough out there, but you had a happy end and you seem to be pretty happy too. You caught a few waves, but one special really hard to surf, and everybody was yelling, you ripped it. How did you feel in that moment? Congratulations.
Yeah, it's definitely really hard to surf right now. I think it was actually a bit easier earlier, I think, than right now. I think the wind's like switching around and the current's changing too all the time, so it's really hard, a lot of chop on the wave, but managed to start strong, and I just had to find a backup afterwards.
And even though it's hard, you seem to be pretty comfortable out there. How do you manage your emotions and everything?
Yeah, I just trust that a good wave's gonna come my way, and I'm gonna surf it the right way. And I really feel comfortable in this wave. So if the opportunity shows, I know I can do anything. And yeah, that was my mindset.
Now you're closer to one more title in Saquarema. How is you go home and do you rest a little bit? A lot, actually. How do you feel after you leave here for the other day, the finals day?
Yeah, it's good to get through this day. It was a tough day for sure, and this kind of conditions is where like some crazy hits happen, like the one we saw with Gabriel and Cole. They didn't have much waves, and yeah, it's really tricky. It's good to survive this round, and maybe we'll get some good waves tomorrow, so I'm excited.
Great, congratulations, good luck. Back to you guys.